Welcome back, readers. Thank you for joining us for another virtual story time. We are reading books by local authors, this week in honor of our Children's Book Festival that is being held on May 14th in Bridgeville. So this author is very close nearby. She is right out of Lewes, and her name is Dr. Illona Holland. And we're going to be reading The Lost Locket of Lewes today. Over here, Virginia shouted. Rodney directed the beam towards a ghost crab scurrying into its hole. Wow, Rodney said. I see something shiny. Maybe it's part of Blackbeard's treasure. Virginia gently swept sand away. It's a locket, she exclaimed. I can barely read the inscription, Rodney said. Let me see. Virginia reached and accidentally pushed the tiny pin on the side. The locket sprang open. Yuck! What's that? Rodney shivered. It looks like a curl of hair, Virginia exclaimed. People used to save hair from someone who died to remember them. I can think of lots of other ways to remember somebody, grunted Rodney. Virginia closed the locket and turned it over. I wonder who RBR is, she mused. I don't know, but we can ask Mrs. Brittingham, replied Rodney. She knows Lewes history, and she'll be at the 4th of July parade tomorrow. Virginia ran her fingers over the smooth surface. Finders keepers, she whispered. The next day, the twins parked their bikes behind the old Burton house at the end of 2nd Street. Do you recognize it? Running toward the parade, Rodney stumbled over a large yellow rock. Ouch! He cried and looked down. Hey, this stone has writing on it, he said, surprised. Picking it up, he read aloud. Follow the rabbit and you shall see the wonderful world of 93. A gift once lost you will provide, the joy of truth to feel inside. 93 what? What gift? He murmured. Just then a little brown rabbit appeared by the corner of the house. As soon as the twins took one step towards it, the rabbit hopped 3 times. The day grew dark as if the sun had slipped magically behind the moon. Then slowly all became light again. In that moment, the world changed. We have a mystery. Huh? What happened? Their clothes changed. The house looks newer. There's only 48 stars on the flag. What do you think happened? What happened to your clothes? Asked Rodney. You never wear dresses like that. How about you? Virginia started to giggle. You look hilarious in tights. Suddenly, Virginia reached for the locket. Whew, she whispered. I never want to lose this. Ever. Sticky pages. There we go. Is that 2nd Street? Rodney asked, bewildered. Where are the cars? I don't know, but we'd better find out, Virginia said, sounding a little worried. What's changed? Wait a second. 1, 8, 9, 3? That's not this year, is it? As they moved through the crowd, they overheard talk of muskrat stew and ways to evaporate peaches. It all sounded very odd. There's King's ice cream, Rodney pointed. When they opened the door, Rodney wrinkled his nose. What's that smell? Can I help you? A voice from the back huffed. What happened to King's ice cream? They asked in unison. There's no ice cream here. If you want rockfish, come back tomorrow. Otherwise, we're closed, grunted the fishmonger. Ooh. Virginia bumped into a girl standing outside. Sorry, do you know where King's ice cream went? Virginia asked. The girl looked puzzled. Rodney pushed forward. Hi, I'm Rodney. We found an old locket and we are trying to find its owner. Oh, said the girl, I'm Leah. Can I see it? Leah turned the locket over. The date says 1880. That's not very old. Rodney looked confused, but continued, do the initials RBR mean anything to you? No, Leah said, distracted. But the sack races are about to start. Are you going? Sure, Virginia said quickly. She shrugged at Rodney. Rodney kept his eyes fixed on Leah. He didn't want to lose her in the crowd. Suddenly, he tripped on a loose board and fell hard. Leah, wait, cried Virginia. Leah turned. Oh, that looks bad, she said. We better see my father. He's a doctor. I don't need a doctor, announced Rodney. I just need a bathroom to wash up. What's a bathroom? Asked Leah. Never mind, grumbled Rodney. Come on, Leah said. We live past Thompson's clothing store, the big house at the end of the street. The Burton house? Asked Virginia. Yeah, I'm Leah Burton, Leah answered. Dr. Burton worked quickly. There, you'll be fine, he said. When he finished, he looked at Virginia. That's a lovely locket. May I have a look? Reluctantly, Virginia handed it to him. My mother, Ruth Rodney Burton, lost a locket like this, Dr. Burton continued. She put a piece of my father's hair inside after his death in 1880. With the press of the tiny button, the locket popped open. Oh, he sighed. This locket is probably hers, Rodney said excitedly. Grammy's birthday is in a few days, exclaimed Leah. She'll be so surprised to see her locket again. Yes, added Virginia quietly. I'm sure she'll love to have it back. Outside, Virginia asked, Now what? I don't have the pretty locket anymore. Our bikes are gone. We are stuck in the 1893. Virginia began to sob. We'll never see Mom and Dad again. Through her tears, she saw a strange yellow stone at her feet. Picking it up, she read the words, A gift once lost, you did provide, unlocked the joy of truth inside. What you did was kind and fair. To get back home, just follow the hair. Just then, a little brown rabbit appeared by the corner of the house. As soon as they took one step towards it, the rabbit hopped 3 times. The day grew dark, as if the sun had slipped magically behind the moon. Then slowly all became light again. In that moment, the world changed. We're home! Exclaimed Virginia. She squeezed her brother. Yes! Rodney said, pulling away. It felt great to find the owner of the lost locket. I guess, Virginia sighed, it'll feel even better to win the egg toss again. She started to run. Be my partner, she called. You bet, Rodney answered as she disappeared into the crowd. That's the end of our story, but it's not the end of the book. Dr. Holland has added so much historical Lewes information in the back of this book. So make sure you place it on hold today and check it out for yourself or buy it from one of the local bookstores. Thank you for joining us, and we will see you in person soon.